Then from El Bolson, I went down to the end of the road, a place that was like super important for me. I said chose Malau. It was very Kamloops-ish. Well, the ultimate Kamloops place that I found in my online searches is a place called Esquel. And Esquel gets down to like a latitude of like 42 degrees below the equator. So it's sort of like Oregon. And you're in this valley, and it is Kamloops, just smaller and with a smaller river. Unbelievable, like my favorite place ever. And I had contacted like a teacher there, someone high up in teaching English, because I wanted to see if it was possible to get a job in Esquel. And it turns out it's not really. But I hung out with that guy, his name's Dario. We went out a couple of nights. So small city, but interesting. But I did some great hikes there. And you can see from one side of the city, sort of like all the hills and the way it all works out. There's a tower up at the top. A girl was running up there. I talked to her. The next day I went and hiked up the other side to this amazing lake area. There was a girl running with like a pace car. So people taking running very seriously in Esquel as compared to Buenos Aires for sure. Amazing views of the city from that side. Some video of the lake, just amazing. Very small town. When I was walking up that side, Dario, the guy who I had hung out with the night before, I ran into this guy walking his dog up there, and I talked to him, and he knew Dario. So it was like a small town, everybody knows each other. But yeah, Esquel was like super cool. Just amazing. Like that's sort of like the end of the road for me in terms of my exploration of Argentina. After that, it was like basically like get to Buenos Aires, take your English certification to teach, and settle in. So Esquel, yeah, sort of capped off a point there, and amazing place. And then I came back up to Bariloche, stayed one night there, then went to Necoyen, how do you say this? Neoquin, tough to pronounce for me. It's like in the middle of the country, flat, and I camped there. I didn't camp in Esquel or El Bolson or Bariloche or San Martin because you're up too high and it gets crappy weather at night and it's cold. So I stayed in Airbnbs there. But I could camp in Neoquin, which is a very big city, industrial in the middle of the country. And I camped by a river, so I have some footage of that. Might have a little bit of footage from the city, but nothing special there. Just flat and boring, but a big city. Nice weather though, got to camp. Some people gave me some asado, which is like a giant Argentinian barbecue tradition at the camping. They invited me over and fed me with their asado, so that was cool at the campsite. Then it was time to bomb for Buenos Aires. So I had to stop 2 times, one in Rio, Colorado, which is this rinky-dink little town by a little tiny river in the middle of nowhere. And then one in Olavarria, probably pronouncing that wrong because I can't roll my R's. And that one was a fairly big city in Buenos Aires province of Buenos Aires. Right at that point, my car made the change to 200,000 kilometers, which I think means I had driven like close to 60,000 kilometers since I left. And so I just stayed in Olavarria, fairly big town, boring, nothing going on. And then made my way to Buenos Aires. And no problems driving in. I got lost when I arrived, ended up in like this place called Dock Sur, which is kind of a rough neighborhood, but no problem. Found my way to a hotel, and in Buenos Aires. So that's the end of the 2 Buenos Aires adventure. And now I'll kind of update you on the last year and 3 months, year and a quarter, about what I've been doing since I've been here. So there you go.